This is Brian, and welcome back to Breath of Fire 3. I'm in the tidal caves here still, and I do have a crossroads here. I think let's take this one first. Is this leading me out? No thank you with that bomb guy, if I can help it. Okay. Ryu hears the voice of the brood sealed in the chrism. The gross gene. Well, there were a couple of paths that I didn't take in there, so might be reason to go back. I might have to head back through there to get to the other side anyway. We'll have to see. Don't know what's coming up here, so it's probably worth camping and saving. Yeah, they're probably not going to have any new dialogue yet. The gross brood gene, I wonder if that's just like a poison inflicting type of transformation or something like that. Actually, I did not mean to do that. My finger kind of slipped on it. And I think I have to rest to get out of here, so we'll just do that again. I just wanted to check out his genes and see where we're at. Okay, so I have 10. And yeah, 8 left. As long as it actually fills the thing up, which I would assume it would. Okay, the cliff. Where we're supposedly supposed to be able to find Geist, or maybe find an indication of where he might be. Of course, the cave entrance looks like a home or some sort. There is more going on here, though. It's not just that one cave. Got 2 buildings and, what, 3 caves? Well, let's just pick one and start, I suppose. What do you want? No, he's selling stuff. Okay. Just a regular item shop type of stuff, though, it looks like. Rest here? No. So this is just a regular small village type of place, I guess. No, I don't want to go in here. I didn't know this was going to be the right one. That guy's kind of emaciated. If he used to look like Gar. Who's there? Guardian Geist. Gar? A progeny of the brood? Is that him? At God's command, we killed the brood. I want to know if that was a mistake. And he's the key to that mystery. Are you still talking that nonsense? If you doubt the word of God, you should just run away. Run away like I did. What were you thinking anyway? Oh, that was still Geist. Sorry. Not that my voices are that spectacular or anything, but do try to differentiate some of them a little bit. What were you thinking, bringing him here like this? You want to help him avenge the brood? He's only one little boy. What do you think he can do all alone? I just want to know the truth. Why did the brood have to die? Ah, you haven't changed, have you? Asking those stupid questions. Anyway, so, what does the high and mighty Gar want with me, eh? We need you to free Deus, so we can meet with God. We need Deus's help. Deus, eh? I suppose I'm the right one to talk to about that. All right, I'll help you. But before I do, I want to have a little chat with our dragon friend here. Alone. He's not going to challenge me to one-on-one combat or something, is he? Maybe okay. I'm sure you've heard from Gar about how we Guardians fought the brood. We killed countless brood. Something I feel really bad about now. But it's all over and done with. Unless you want to dig up all those skeletons of the past. That's what I thought. That's the way the brood always were. Even though they had such power, they didn't fight back. The world thinks that it was the brood that started the war. But they didn't. We hunted them down and killed them. Eventually, I couldn't take it any longer, so I ran away. Gar kept his faith in God and fought to the end, but I bet somewhere deep in his heart he had his doubts. So you see, it's not that I don't understand what he's feeling, but I was never as serious as he is. I don't care about God or the truth. It's too much trouble for me to bother with, you know? That's why I want you to think this over. Talk about it with Gar outside there. And if you're really serious, if you really want to do this, come back here alone, all right? All right, now get out of here. You say anything else? Take as much time as you need. I'll be here. Remember, once you've made up your mind, come here alone, okay? I'm gonna guess that, and this is just speculation, but my guess would be that freeing Deus is going to require Ryu to take out Geist or something like that. What happened? Geist said that, eh? I think maybe he wants to test you, Ryu. As long as I've known him, Geist doesn't do anything until he's convinced himself it's what has to be done. He probably wants to know how serious you are about this whole business. Just how far you mean to take it. What do you think, Ryu? Your strength, the blood in your veins, your desire to know the truth. The truth about God. Is it enough to convince Geist? I must know the truth. Then you have nothing to worry about. Once you've prepared yourself, you should go meet Geist. Well, let me explore the rest of the village now, since I have a chance. I should have kind of known or deduced that that was going to be his cave because it was farthest away there. What do you want, eh? Looking for someone? Geist? At the end of the village. Yeah, where are they all wearing those cloaks like that? Completely wrapped around. One of the merchant guys is doing that too. And yeah, this guy's doing it too. Although he's got some kind of a head wrapping on too. This is where all them folks that don't fit in somewhere else comes to be. Like me. Okay, so Village of Outcasts? Kinda? Something like that. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? I got into trouble back home and I took off for here. Nobody'd come after me here, I figured. Okay. Guess that's it there. Just the one cave back here. This here is Cliff. It's a place for the homeless and jobless and other dropouts. Are you fellas on the lam too? You sure don't look like it. Okay. Guess there's nothing else to do here, so let's just go back and talk to Geist. Well then, have you made up your mind? I want the truth. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I had you figured as the serious type. Well then, shall we begin? Go over there. Stand between the two braziers. That's fine. All right now. This may seem old-fashioned to you, but it's the only thing I know how to do, okay? I need you to fight me, little dragon. Holy crap. Can Gar do that too? He hasn't yet. Well, I probably might as well use some of my abilities here. Enhance his abilities. Okay. That takes me to Behemoth. And which other one? Shadow, maybe? Was that me doing that? I didn't pick it. Well, let's just try regular attack and see how we do. Oh, I see. I just noticed another thing here. That's where the flares are coming from. It's the torches. So they'll keep healing him as long as they're around, so I need to take care of them. Yeah, they don't heal him that much, I guess. I could still outpace that. But I'm not going to be able to stay in this form forever either. And yeah, I was hoping just one hit would knock him out. Risky blow, huh? Why is it risky? Does it lower its defense or something? Okay. I'm only gonna get one more hit before I transform back, I guess, now anyway. Or no, one more now. Okay. Now, do I try to restore my AP, or do I just attack? I think I'll just try attacking and see how well Ryu does against his attacks. What's that doing to me? Ah, confusion, of course. I mean, it's gonna hit him anyway, then I don't care. Not using auxiliary magic anyway, so I think that means, like, if I had an attack up or defense up, it would take it away. Probably should have taken the torches out with regular attacks before I changed form. But he's not doing that much damage to me. And this should probably heal me, because it's fire, right? Yeah, so. Unless something happens like that confusion from this thing. I mean, Ryu hits himself for a really hard hit or something, otherwise I should be fine. It just might take a little while. I'd rather not waste any items on healing AP though, or anything like that. Nice critical. So far, confused Ryu has always hit Geist, so it hasn't been too much of a bad thing for me. Could be a different case if I didn't have that magma armor, but it's kind of making it pretty easy here. As long as he uses that Corona once in a while. if that risky blow has hit me yet. I wonder how bad that could be if it actually does land. There we go. So, this is a dragon's true strength. Yeah, he's never had any of them fight back, I guess. You see, the seal that keeps Deus trapped couldn't be released as long as I was alive. So this was the only way. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Don't feel bad. I died the day I became a guardian. Besides, during the war, I killed so many dragons. It seems only fair that I, in turn, have my life taken by the brood. I wonder, is this power what God feared? Now Gar's gonna come in and be like, Ryu, what the hell did you do? Ghost. Or is the real power of the brood the ability to make allies out of enemies? It's too bad it had to be this way. I would have liked to go with you. Gar, it's up to you now. Jace understood. With this, Deus should be free. Let's go. Let's go to meet God. Deus? Or is it Deus? I think it's probably Deus. That's what I've been saying, and that's what I'll probably continue to say. Yeah, I wonder if Guard knew that that had to happen. Like, did he know that that's how the seal worked on Deus? I was just checking there. I wasn't sure. I figured Ryu probably wouldn't get his AP back, but I wanted to check it before it camped. Yeah, I guess they'll have some different dialogue now, probably. Whenever we get into trouble and I see the power of the brood, I think to myself how frightening it is. Not that you frighten me or anything, Ryu. Isn't that kind of what you're saying, though? I was dead the day I became a guardian, huh? Doesn't that just beat all? Are the guardians nothing more than pawns to God? It seems that way. The power of the brood. God. Ryu's into some pretty serious stuff. Yeah, I suppose so. This was probably for the best, right? With this, Deus should be freed. Let's go back to the tower. Gastewood. Oh, never mind. Kinda interested in what he was gonna say when he puts it that way. And we will find out shortly if I actually have to go all the way through the tidal cave again. Kind of guessing yes, but I could also see it being a thing where they just let me walk by on the world map now. If I do have to go back in, I'll try to go through the places that I hadn't gone through before. Nope, I don't have to go in. So long, treasure, if there was any more there. We got the gene, which was probably the most important thing, and I picked up that sword. Make a pit stop to see how the furries are doing before we go back to the tower. It said something, Alright, 2 furries have been born. Bow and soap. Increased village size. Discovered new work. Brow got new merchandise. Wolk got new merchandise. Okay. Where is it bigger? I think some of this is cleared out a little more. Yeah, and I can't even get to those areas yet where they're clearing stuff out. And I don't know if that means that things are big enough for me to put somebody on building now. If it's cleared out enough space for that. And what else do you have now? Okay, well, it was just pointed stick last time. And it's still fairly bad early game type of stuff. I would assume the same here. Yeah, I mean, we do have panaceas and vitamins at least. I have to assign the 2 new ones at least. Well, Bow's pretty good at a lot of stuff. About the same as Alpha, I would say. But what can I use soap for? I suppose add there to help out with... Yeah, I didn't really mean to back out. Yeah, add to help out Alpha a little bit on developing jobs. And does that mean now that I've developed jobs, like I have more options here? Okay, I can place an inn also if I want to. But I don't have another slot open yet, so we'll put you on building since you're pretty good at everything. And I'm still okay on food, it seems like. I think that's... well, maybe let's... You're not that great at building anyway, but to make it a little more balanced there, let's put it like that. I don't know. Not sure what the optimal way to do that is yet, but at least I think I understand how it's working, but I don't know like how many total jobs are going to be available or anything like that, or how many buildings we'll be able to get. Well, actually, I think I do know that, because there are 8 slots available overall. But sometimes there's like 2 in one building, or 3 maybe, I suppose. But yeah, I only have 3 unlocked now, so I should be able to unlock 5 more slots. And the slots come with building new houses, it seems like. I'm thinking I just need to fall down up here, but first let's go back up here. See if maybe Gar just has to pray like he did before, but I don't think so. I think I gotta go back to that underground area where we saw Deus and Stasis, or whatever it was. Yep, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. At least they set it up so that you don't have to go all the way back through the place to get to this area. As long as we don't have to go back through the other place again, or the other part. I guess at this point the enemies would be easier, so it'd be a little faster, but... Alright. So what is she exactly? Is she part of the brood? She does have blue hair. Was she like one that they captured and kept alive? Yes. And does she know she's naked? Guardian, come closer. Yeah, kind of figured something like that. You big oaf. You boneheaded guardian. What did you think you were doing? Entombing me in this temple for 500 years. I've half a mind to blast you into orbit. So, I guess the fact that you've released me shows that you're finally willing to listen to what I have to say. It's too late, idiot. Well, maybe not completely hopeless. What have you done? Oh, is that her? What do you think you're doing, you buffoon, idiot? But our God has told us that they are evil. And you never thought she might be wrong, you imbecile? I'll take you to meet your fool God. Deus, show more respect for our God. If each and every last member of the brood had indeed been killed, all would have been lost. But there's still one of the brood left. And what of God? First things first, Guardian. The spirits of the dead dragons are too strong here. We need to go someplace else. Should be a cave at the base of the volcano to the west of here. I'll meet you there. The volcano to the west. Got it, my little dragon? I got a feeling I know who that's supposed to be. The volcano to the west. She must be in Mount Zublo. In the first two games, there was a recurring character that was in both games, although she was a optional character that you could pick up in the second one. And her name was Blue. She was a sorceress that lived, well, she was basically immortal, I think. I wonder if that's supposed to be her, because she had like a snake body in the flashback scene there, and that was what Blue had. I don't know what happened to her body, though, why she looks like a regular naked human now. And for the love of God, will somebody give her some clothes? We don't need that in a video game. Thank God graphics weren't that great yet that it didn't make it pornographic. I think she means that entrance that had that writing on the wall that we couldn't read yet before. I think this is a place... Oh, that's Gar now. I think this is the place Deus meant. Can only Ryu pass through that? It's like a transporter. There you are, my little dragon. There, she's back in her regular form, I guess. Don't be frightened. This is what I really look like. Were you expecting me to show up naked again? In that form, the one I was imprisoned in, I'm not able to fully utilize my powers, see? Let's suck up to her. I like you this way. Well, thanks. You certainly know what to say to a lady, don't you? So, now that you're all here, is this where we'll meet God? No, silly. I'm going to tell you how to get there from here. Before I was imprisoned, I would have been able to take you there by myself. But now, I don't have enough strength left to do it. All right, my little Ryu. I'm going to open your eye, so you'll be able to see the way yourself. It might hurt a little, but you'll just have to grin and bear it. My Ryu. That Ryu is called Prana. The Eye of God. If you follow that light, you'll find the god who used the Guardians to destroy your people. North? Far, far away to the north. Across the sea. How you get there is up to you. I can't do it for you. This is all I can do now. It's up to you now, Ryu. Good luck. Gar, I want you to look out for him. Make sure nothing happens to him. Understand? I swear by the lives of all the brood I stole, he will not come to harm while I draw breath. Whew. I must be getting old if something like this knocks the wind out of me. You must be feeling your age as well, sister. Ryu, Gar. First Ryu, then you, Gar, just disappeared like that. I was so frightened. What happened? Did you see Dace? Did you meet God? God is very far away. Across the sea. Looks like we'll be needing a boat. And I didn't have Nina with me, but it must have required her for that dialogue. Now, since Dace said sister, maybe that means that she's Blue's sister, so that isn't actually Blue. I don't know if they ever mentioned anything about Blue having a sister in the other games, though. I think the place where we found her in the first game was called Deus, but like D-A-I-S. I don't know if that's related at all or not. And now, I would assume that means we need to go to Rapala here and talk to Bade. Maybe their ship's back. Or else at least now we'll be able to find out what we need to do to get the ship. Hopefully. I would assume if it was here, it would be docked like over here, so I guess that means it's not back yet. Well, that's not bait this time. That's the same thing he was saying before. Bait? He went to Junktown to get back our ship. Okay. That's all I really cared to know. Now this makes me go through town if I go this way, I think, right? Yeah, oh well. It's not like it's that big. Wrong way, though. And I think since it forced a swap and it gave us Nina, I'll go ahead and just leave her in for a little while here. Let me check out our levels. I'm pretty sure Nina or Momo had caught up anyway. No, not quite. Nina's still a little ahead. Momo's at least at level 20 though. Yeah, we'll try it. I can always change it out if I get into an area where we can't handle things that way. Wonder if I can come back and talk to Dace there whenever I need to, or just want to. Wonder if she'll give us more hints on what to do. And yeah, we've been to Junktown before. Don't know where Bade's gonna be. And I couldn't afford stuff here last time. Might be able to this time. See if we can get some upgrades. Been a while since I've bought upgrades. I've found a few. Well, these were Momo's stuff. That's still better than what I got by quite a bit, but that is just so expensive. This is like, well, it goes from 71 up to 112. God. So they're all like 40-point increases, but I can only afford one. Cars. Primarily a damage dealer for me, physically, whereas Nina has her spells. This does lower his agility even more. It's already pretty low. But I think I'm gonna go for this. Is there an armor shop around? Because that guy just had weapons from the look of it there. That was the end. Dude, get out of my way. I guess I'll go in the other door here. Yeah, the Porter's Guild ship broke down again. So we actually don't have a lot to do right now. Okay. I thought he was a shop of some sort, but no. And that's where I could get my shots if I wanted. I didn't see Bait anywhere around here. Could be at the end. If I just talk to the people, one of them might tell me where he's at, but I talked to everybody the first time I was here, and in a game that has so many NPCs, I don't really want to talk to everybody every time I go somewhere, unless I run out of leads as far as where I might need to go. Then I'll start asking around. This took me to this one area where I could go outside and I couldn't get to this place otherwise. Yeah, when she was a kid, machine hunting was men's work, but now they have the women doing it too. There's all that equality and everything, right? Well, here he is. My name is Bade, Rapala Guildmaster. I've come to get our boat back. What? Yes, of course. Good to see you again. The dock is to the west. Go on in. Can I go on in too? Looks like it. Alright, so I was never able to get past that point before. Obviously, that's where it wants me to go, but what else can we get to around this region? I mean, I see there's a cave here. Steel Beach. And looks like through the beach I can get to that other place, whatever that is. It has a dock. Here's a house, though, on this peninsula. Let's check this out first. Sounds like a good place for a brood gene. Or dog fishing. Could be both. But let's talk to him before we go into his house. I'm working on some new fishing gear, but I can't seem to get it quite right. I thought maybe that was one of the trees I could cut, but I guess it's too big. Could cut this one. Woohoo. So maybe later in the game. Got a swallow eye. Maybe later in the game if I come back to this guy and I see you there, he'll have some of the best fishing equipment or something in the game. Ryu hears the voice of the brood sealed in the chrism. He found the triple question mark gene. Well, what's it gonna tell me about it? Yeah, I'm gonna make it a mystery until I do it. Which I guess that means we have to try it, right? Let's at least poke our heads in here and see what we got going on. Is it a place where I have enemies? I would suppose so. Don't really want to go in too far. Just walk around and see if I can trigger a random encounter. That's probably the trick though. Once I start going farther in, that's when I'll finally get one. Well, okay, there's a guy here. And it would appear I don't get random encounters. Up ahead is a place called Steel Beach. It's called that because it's where all the machines wash up. Hey, you can't just go in there. This beach belongs to the Machine Guild. Okay, so we're gonna have to get Machine Guild permission at some point to get there, I guess. It's gotta be someplace I can go, otherwise why put it in the game? This is the Machine Guild's dock. This is where we send the machines out on ships. Oh, good for you. How do they get big machines like this on the ship? I don't know. I'm just a repairman. Let's see. Ship parts. I guess you're gonna have to go down to Steel Beach for those. Ah, so that's the thing. We're gonna need parts and they don't have them, but they'll give me permission to go to their beach for them. I bet. That ship from Rappel is always breaking down. Yeah, seems like it. Was that the Rappel Guildmaster who was here just now? If we know such a big shot was coming, we would have worked faster. Uh-huh. Gotta impress the bigwigs, huh? You mean the repairs aren't finished yet? Well, you see, sir, we didn't know you'd be coming so soon, you see? We haven't found the parts we'd be needing yet, you see? I see. But what should I do now? I told everyone I'd be back soon. Sorry, sir. We didn't know it'd be taking so long to find the parts, you see? Excuse me, sir. Guildmaster, sir. But you don't be planning on having us be looking for parts now, do you? I mean, we're sailors, right? Ryu says, don't worry, we'll look for them. Wait a minute. You're Ryu, aren't you? Long time no see, babe. It's so good to see all of you again. I'll never forget what you did for me all those years ago. But what are you doing here? You need a ship? Well, I'd like to say I can help you with that, but... It looks like the repairs are going to take longer than we thought. You're going to have to wait again. Just like before. I'm sorry. Well, before I continue that, let's finish exploring around what I can here. Oh, okay, there wasn't too much left. Oh, and this guy walked up here. I already talked to him. I remember you were looking for parts to fix the ship. Did you find any? How do you remember that? I'd never done it yet. Does he mean from, like, in the past? And is there any point in coming over here? Or was this just a... It looks like it was just a dead end. You folks will have to forgive us. We're having trouble finding parts and all. Now that you mention it, you've been to Rapala before, right? Aren't you the ones who helped us fix the lighthouse before? Can I get past Bade to talk to anybody else? It doesn't look like it. Sorry, but I don't know a thing about repairs. You'll have to ask someone who knows more about machines. Well... I guess that means we gotta talk to the Guildmaster of the Machine Guild? Back at the town, probably? I'll head into Junktown at least and check it out. Gotta remember which building they were in. Is it the far northern one? The ship from Rapala broke down and is tied up at the dock out west. That's where we're gonna fix it. This one might have been the guild master here. Yeah, let's talk to this guy. The guild master from Rapala just showed up. Seems pretty sharp for his age. He does. We had the folks from Rapala take our machines away, but I heard they went and wrecked their ship again. And this was just that area to get outside up here. It's hard work looking for parts like this. My next guess would be upstairs. No, there aren't any buildings up here. Then maybe somewhere around here. Was he in the inn? I'm the traveling gourmet. I came here to try their specialty, spare ribs fried in oil sauce. You should try it. Good. Hopefully not fried in machine oil. Well, I think we might have to just start talking to everybody around here. We assemble the machines we find lying about, and the Porters Guild takes them wherever they're needed. Travelers? If you're into sightseeing, not much around here, except for the big mountain of junk over there. That machine soldier has been with me since I was a kid. He's a good fellow. It's hard enough to find any repair of these machines. I have a lot of respect for the people who originally built them. So that's for Apollo Guildmaster, eh? What about this little building? Did I not go in here? Prism energy is a lot like magical energy, see? So I bet there was a lot of magic in the days when they built the machines. But there's still a lot of people around using magic, you know? I was going to try to talk to the guard there. Maybe let's just go here and talk to the guard here again. Well, I think I'm gonna have to just try talking again to everybody back at Junktown a little more thoroughly. There wasn't like a different place over here, right? Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for today though, but we'll pick up next time and figure out what we need to do to get the parts and fix the ship. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.